everybody, how's it going? Well, guess what? I want to share something with you today, and that is birthday swag. Yeah, birthday swag. My birthday's coming up, so I thought I would go out and treat myself to some new equipment because I haven't really bought any since the beginning of 2021. No, I promised myself I would not buy any unnecessary fishing equipment. However, like most people who like to fish, when you see a good deal, you just got to go and get it. And besides, I needed another larger reel for one of my sets of fishing rods. I happen to have a couple of fishing rods that require larger reels. I have one which is currently set up on my 9-foot river rod, but I wanted another one because I wanted one that I could load with braid. And I came across this Penn reel, and here it is. As you can see, it's a fairly large reel, but it's actually quite light considering the size of it, and it's capable of holding line from 8-pound test up to 12-pound test, so there's a lot of variation there. The other thing that I really liked was this very nice ergonomic handle. You can just grab hold of that and put some torque on it, and away you go. Now, it has a 4+1 bearing system, so it's fairly smooth. I wouldn't normally buy a reel that's under 4 bearing. Of course, the more bearings and the better made the bearings are, the smoother the reel is. And yeah, it Penn Pursuit number 4. Penn Pursuit 4. So looking forward to trying this baby out. The automatic bail close is a little bit stiff, but I'm not worrying about that. That will loosen up in time, but I always close my bails manually. So as I said, I do have a couple of fishing rods that suit these type of reels better. So we're going to load this puppy up, attach it to one of the 2 rods that I have, and give it a go. And hopefully I can do that sometime next week when I'm not working. And yeah, try it out. Really looking forward to it. Just give you some specs here. It's on the box. The box has the wrong monofilament ratings on it. They're different from what actually says on the reel. So I'm going what's on the reel, not what's on the box. Its gear ratio is 6.2 to 1, so it's actually quite a fast reel when it comes to the rotation and return. I think it in one turn it will pull in 21 inches of line, and it's actually a very, very, very smooth handle and rotation, which is nice. So 6.2 to 1 gearing ratio. The box says 6, 8, and 10 monofilament, but it says on here 8, 10, and 12. I'm not going to go up to a 12. The most I'll probably put on it is a 10. So, you know, yeah, it's okay. Carbon fiber drag washers, lightweight, and corrosive resistant graphite body. That's why it's so light. The old ones used to weigh a ton. 4 sealed stainless steel ball bearings and 1 anti-reverse bearing. So that's your 5 bearings. It's machine anodized aluminum spool. That's the body of the spool. And line capacity rings. The line capacity rings are these rings you see in the arbor, in the spool itself. Okay, it tells you what it lets you know when what your capacity should be for your different types of different types of test line that you're using. And also what I like too is there is a rubber ring around the middle here where you would tie your arbor knot to attach your line to the spool, and it doesn't slip. That's one of the biggest problems you'll have, is it slips around until you get a few layers on to hold it in place. Yeah. Okay. So something else I picked up too, and they're called quick snap sinkers. And these are actually fishing weights. And what attracted me to them is that, hold it closely, see they got these clips that you attach to the line, and you hook it on your line like you would a spring float, then you press it down and it locks it in. And these are 1/4 ounce. They come in packages of 2. You can get extra tubing and extra weight. They come right up to 1 ounce in weight. The beautiful thing about this, and everyone always says this to me, how come fishing equipment doesn't come with directions? Guess what? Boom. This one does. come with instructions on how to put it on your line and how to put the weights in the tubes. And you can set this up as a Carolina rig. You can set it up as a drop shot. You can set it up as a sliding rig. There's a number of ways you can set this up. So I thought I'd give those a try as well. Also, the tubing can be used for other things, like especially the small tubing. I have a couple of waggle floats that I broke the eyes off, and they're effectively no good, but the float will still work if I can fix it in the plastic tubing here. I can attach it back to the line. So there's some uses there. The other thing I picked up, and I realized I have a ton of these down in my tackle section of my basement. These are little live bait floats. I'm going to rig up something with a drop line, kind of like drop shotting, but you have the line that's perpendicular to the main line to allow the line and the bait to float about in the current a bit, because sometimes it wraps around the main line or it'll just kind of droop. So this will keep things up and running. Yeah, so we'll probably do a couple of videos on those as well. So looking forward to using this, and I will be using it. Don't worry. I've got people say, "Man, you've shown us reels before. We've never seen you use them." You're right, because a couple of reels I bought, which I thought were going to be really good, turned out to be absolute crap. So I didn't bother doing a video on them. As a matter of fact, they're going to be, it's a shame because they look really cool, but they're no good. They don't work. They've got problems in their drag system, and I can't seem to correct it, and I'm not going to spend money on getting them repaired because they weren't worth that. They're just not worth it. All right. Anyway, so that's my birthday swag I wanted to share with you. Look forward to some more videos coming up. Thank you very much for subscribing, liking, and chatting to me. I love chatting with you guys. And so we'll see you the next time, okay? All right. Tight lines, guys.